Oh, good morning YouTube, and welcome along to another episode of Silver Fox Travels. Today, as you can see, I'm on the Cub, and it's a lovely sunny day. A bit windy, but absolutely smashing. Now today I'm making my way up to Squire's Caff at Sherburn in Helmet, and I'm going to be meeting up with John Pawson. He's on his way up there as well, so I'm going to have a cup of coffee and a chin wag. Compare notes on how these lovely little 350 engines are carrying us around the countryside. I know he's been enjoying his Meteor 350. He's absolutely loving that bike. He's all over the place as soon as he gets the opportunity, and I must admit I really enjoy riding this bike too, because in a couple of weeks time I'll have had this bike for 2 years, and I've got just over 3,300 miles on the clock and pretty much trouble free. Now, as you know, I recently added this windscreen to the bike, and it's made quite a difference. It's kept the weather off, certainly kept the weather off, although it has added a little to the wind noise and maybe a bit of buffeting as well, but I can live with that. The only thing I would alter on the design of the windscreen is the shape of these rods that hold it all together. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there is quite a gap just under there, beneath the windscreen and above the top of the headlamp. Now, if these rods extended down further, say just an extra couple of inches, then that would be sufficient for the whole thing to just slide down and close that gap, and I think that would probably cure a lot of the wind noise. I wonder if there's some way of adapting something to fit over it, something that would extend these bars. Either that, or I could see if I can get down to some engineering firm and get them to make me some up. Interesting thought, that. Might have a look into that. Because yeah, if they came down just an extra 2 inches, it would be enough to close that gap, because the windscreen on my Honda literally is just millimeters off the top of the headlamp unit. I was watching Lane's Explorer this morning over breakfast, having a very gentle ride through the countryside. It was really nice to watch. Well done, Peter. It's working really well, your Thursday morning episodes. Quite enjoying them. Now, one thing of interest that I read just recently is that the local councils here have adopted a scheme of not cutting the verge quite as often as they normally do, in order to allow wildlife corridors. So all the little bugs and beasties and creepy crawlies and bees and butterflies and whatever else all have a little bit of habitat, which I suppose is really quite a good idea. I like that idea. I shall suggest it to my wife when I don't cut the lawn as often at home. See how far that gets. Something else I have to look forward to is a meetup that's going to be happening in a few days' time with myself, James and Graham. So that's Silver Fox Travels, Ainsworth Rider and the Chronicles of Dot. And I believe that Graham is going to be coming out on his monkey bike. So that should be quite interesting. And we're actually going to make our way over towards Fridaythorpe, meet up with Graham at Stamford Bridge, which is on the way to Fridaythorpe, and then he's going to take us on a route that he's worked out for us, which should take in lots and lots of sights and sounds, countryside and views to match. So that's something to look forward to. Right, anyway, that's enough chat from me. Let's just make our way up to Squires. I'll speak to you again when we get there. Take a detour. This should be nice. Nice little detour. This will just loop round the back of Squires really, and then back onto it, but just to be a bit different. In here for a photo. Oh, what a lovely spot this is. Absolutely marvellous. It's a little windy, but even so, lovely. Right, that's it for photos. Let's make our way over to Squires. It's only about 10 to 12 now. Said I'd meet John around about past, so yeah, plenty of time to do this little loop. Let's go. Bike's going to need a wash now after that little detour. But look at this now then. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous along here? I think another photo under this tree. Just here. There's no traffic. Let's get a photo. Absolutely lovely spot this is. I'm glad I took this little detour. Right, let's go and grab a coffee at Squires. But let's just take this in a bit first. I didn't see him coming. He's obviously enjoying this road as much as I am. And why not? There's a little railway bridge just along here. Yep, it's a railway bridge. There's always a dog barking somewhere, isn't there? Ah. This could be interesting. There we go. Must expect stuff like that in the countryside. Didn't take me much to just paddle it backwards a bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little detour. Now I'm going to make my way on to Squires. Alright.
Mr. Fox.
Hey?
Let's go and see Mr. Fox. You don't know me?
No.
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
I'm one of your subscribers.
Oh, right.
And it is. Graham.
Alright.
I will follow you.
Do you
Well,
really?
not exactly, but...
Have you nothing better to do with your lives?
See you soon.
Yeah,
Told him you're coming.
Here's John. Just tell me what your name is again.
Kelvin.
Kelvin and
Graham.
Graham. Right, cheers. I'll get you on.
It's never been to start her own.
Right, well that's John there. He's just getting himself ready to get off. We've had a really nice chinwag and a brew and a bun. Won't go on too much about the bun. And now we're just making our way home. See you then. There he goes on his meteor. Yeah, what an excellent afternoon that was. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Very nice to meet you again, John. Really nice chinwag, and thanks again for the coffee and the bun. That's very kind of you. My turn next time. So that's about it for today's episode, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching this. I've had a great time. I'll finish off in my usual way by saying, look after yourselves, look after the people around you, and until next time, bye for now.